Hello everyone. Today in the history of cat we solve a problem on set theory. Problem on set theory which appeared in cat 2019. So let's start with the problem and see what is given in this. A club has 256 members. 144 can play football, 123 can play tennis, 132 can play cricket. Okay, so the entire thing is given to me. We are not talking about only football, only tennis or only cricket. It's a complete total number of people in the club who are playing football is 144, so it includes only football and the other game, two games, which means and all the three games. That's the understanding of all this. Moreover, 58 members can play both football and tennis, 25 can play both cricket and tennis, 63 can play both football and cricket. If every member can play at least one game, which means all the 256 are playing at least one game, there is no such person who's left out of this 256 such that he's not playing any of the game. All 256 are playing at least one game, is what we understand. If every member can play at least one game, that's what he's saying, then the number of members who can play only tennis is. Okay, so that is something which is being asked to me. So that's quite a straight problem on set theory. If you have done the basics of set theory, this should be easy. If you are someone who had not done the basics, still I'll try to recall certain basics. I can solve this problem in 30 seconds, but then just to recall certain basics, I'll take time and make you understand as to how do you approach such problems. Okay, so let's go ahead and make this thing. So I'll draw three circle here. One I'll draw it for football, then one I'll draw it for tennis, and one for cricket. So let's draw it for tennis. This will draw it for tennis, and one we draw it for cricket. So let's put a cricket here, which will say we'll put it by blue. So these are the three circles that I have. Now what is given to me first? 256 member. Okay, 144 can play football. So if this is football, I will say this entire thing is 144. Now if you have to visualize, what is this C? This A means person who can play only football. B means what? If I say what is this now? This red is nothing but tennis. So let this be tennis and this is a football. So what do I understand from this? B means people who can play exactly two game, which is football and tennis, only football and tennis. B means people in the club who can play only football and tennis, only exactly two games, okay, which is football and tennis. And let's go ahead and write the C here as well. So if I write the C means only playing tennis. That is what something that I'm supposed to find it out now. If I write a D here, D means playing exactly two games, which is tennis and cricket. So let's put a cricket here. Let's put a cricket here. So D means playing tennis and cricket. Okay, which is only tennis and cricket. So this only is of much importance here, as we have done this in basics of set theory. Okay, so D means only tennis and cricket, B means only football and tennis, two games, C means only tennis, and if I write it here E will be only cricket. If I write it here F will be only football and cricket. Okay, two games, only football and cricket. And let's put a G here, which means exactly three games, people who are playing football and tennis and cricket. Okay, that's what you understand from the data that is being given to us in the question. Okay, no need to write all this. Okay, there is just a simple way by which you can solve this problem. The reason why I'm writing all this is because I want you to visualize as to what is given and what is asked. Now 144 is playing football, which means what is this 144? This is complete thing, A plus B plus G plus F. Okay, that's what you have to understand. A plus B plus G plus F, that is given to me here. Okay, which means this complete thing. They are not saying 144 only play football, then they would have given me A. They said 144 play football, so everything is given to me. Similarly, what about tennis? 132 play tennis. Okay, so 132 play tennis. So what will I write it here? If you're saying 132 play tennis, what is given to me right now here? this entire thing, which is B plus C plus G plus D. Everything that is there in this red, you can see it here. C only tennis, tennis and football, tennis and cricket and football, and tennis and cricket. So that is 132, which includes all. So 132 played tennis. Okay. Similarly, if they ask for a cricket, what will you go ahead with this? Cricket is how many now? How many for cricket? That is, oh, 123 is tennis. Oh, let's just swap this up. We made a mistake here because 123 is tennis. So let's just put a cricket here. Okay, we just made a mistake. So let's just write it here as cricket. This becomes cricket. Everything remains same, right? I'm just trying to correct my mistake, and let this be tennis then. How much of difference will it make? Nothing. Okay, and let this be tennis then. Okay, now this tennis becomes what? 123. Correct. So this will be now, what will be understanding of this? If this is cricket, only cricket, cricket and tennis, cricket and football, and cricket and football and tennis. Okay, that is equal to, total is 132. Okay, that is being given here. Tennis is 123. We write it that as 123 now. What does this stands for? What does this 123 stands for? F plus G plus D plus E. Okay, that is what this 123 stands for. Which again is the meaning of what? Tennis means only tennis, tennis and cricket, cricket and tennis and football, football and tennis. Such that 123 is this. Okay, this is what you get it from this. Now, what else is given? Both football and tennis. 58 members can play both football and tennis. So let's start here. Football and tennis, which means you are talking about this. Football and tennis, 58. 58 play football and tennis. So this is what is given here is F plus G. That is given here. Okay, then 25 can play cricket and tennis. So cricket and tennis will be this part, which is 25. Okay, which is nothing but G plus D is given to me here. Okay, and last part, 63 can play football and cricket. So 63, which is this. 63 can play football and cricket, which means B plus G. They are not telling me, see, only football and cricket is B, but football and cricket, which means playing at least 2 games, which means B. This also includes G as well, because he's saying what? Football and cricket and tennis, if it is there, it is okay. He's not telling only football and cricket. Only football and cricket would have been B. Okay, he said football and cricket, which means he's saying if he plays any other game apart from this two, it is still okay. So that's why I'm considering the G here as well. Okay, so that is your first basic understanding about what is given to you in this problem. Okay, now there is a simple formula to solve this. I could have just went ahead with that formula to find out my answer to this. He's asking me how many can play only tennis, which means I need to find out this. If I get G, I know all the answer. Okay, all that I need is an intersection. How many are playing all the 3 games? So I'll get F. If I get G, I get F. If I get G, I get D. If I get F, G, D, I get E. Okay, that's how simple the problem would be. Okay, so how will you start with this? See, first you can solve it by logic or by formula. Okay, what does the formula states? A union B union C is equals to what? A plus B plus C minus A intersection B minus B intersection C minus then A intersection B, B intersection C, A intersection C plus A intersection B intersection C. Okay, it looks very complicated, but let's not go by formula. See, you can understand it. If I take this 144, what am I doing? I am doing A plus B plus G plus F. So you add this, right? Okay, then if I take 132, what am I doing? B plus C plus G plus D. Okay, then if I take 123, what am I doing it here? F plus G plus D plus E. If you can see, what there is an A here, unique, yes, there is a B here, yes, and there is an E here. Okay, they are not getting repeated, so I'm getting not A, C, sorry. Okay, here I'll take a C. So what is unique that I am adding it here? I'm just trying to visualize the logic. Okay, I can solve a formula, but let's visualize it. How does the formula come into the picture? So I took an only A. This A was a distinct here, C is a distinct here, and E is a distinct here, which is not repeated anywhere. So I had taken A, C, and E. What about B? What about B? I had taken B twice. I had taken B here and I had taken B here as well. Okay, similarly, what about F? I had taken F twice. I had taken F here and I had taken F here as well. Okay, and what about D? I had taken D twice. I had taken a D here and I had taken a D here as well. Okay, which means B is repeated once, F is repeated once, T is repeated once, and G is repeated three times. G is 1, G is 2, and G is 3. Okay, that's what I had added to this. So what will I do now? I'll subtract this now. Whatever is given to me, I'll subtract this. So if I subtract this 63, then 58, then 25. If I subtract this, what did I take out? What did I take out? See, I take out this first. If you take this, you take out 1b. Okay, so the b that was extra you had taken out now because you're subtracting b. Okay, I had taken here f. So one f that was extra, you take it out, right? Because you just need one f and there were two f that you are getting it. So if you subtract it by one f, 2f minus f will give you one f. So 1b and 1f is what I have. Similarly, let's come it here. Yes, d. Okay, there were two d's. You take out one d, so you're left with one d. So the only thing you are left is b plus f plus d. So now you have a plus c plus e plus b plus f plus d. The extra that was there, one extra b, one extra f, one extra d, that is taken out. Okay, so all that you are left with is a plus c plus e, only football, only cricket, only tennis, plus football and cricket, only football and cricket, only football and tennis, and only cricket and tennis. Okay, now G is repeated thrice. You can see G is repeated thrice. One, we had seen one, two, and then three. You take out G once here. You take out G once by this. You take out G once by this, and you take out G again one more time by this. Which means you had 3G. You take out 3G. So no G is left now. No G is left. So if no G is left, you need to have 1G, right? You need to have 1G. 1G, why? Because to complete a 256. What is 256 equal to? 256 is nothing but everything. That is A plus C plus E, which means exactly one game. A plus C plus E play exactly one game, plus B plus F plus D. B plus F plus D, which means exactly two games, plus G, that is exactly three games. So with this everything, this entire thing, what do you get? With this entire thing, what do you get? You get this A plus C plus E, as I told you initially. A plus C plus E. Then there was a repetition of B. Okay, B was repeated twice, F was repeated twice, and so what? D repeated twice. You take out one F, then one B and one D. So what are you left with is plus B plus F plus D. Okay, there was a 3G in this, and you take out that 3G. So you add an extra G here. Okay, such that this G comes out here. And this entire thing will be equal to 256 because each of them is playing at least one game. So 256 is equal to this. Okay, that will give you the value of G, and that should give you the value of G. So let's just calculate this and get the value of G. So this is 144 plus 132 plus 123 minus 63 minus 58 and minus 25 is what I have it here. And this comes out to be what? 253. So G is equals to 256 minus 253. G comes out to be 3. Okay, now the problem is solved. Now imagine if G is equals to 3. If G is equals to 3, what will be this equal to? 22, because the entire thing is 25. This equals to 3. This is equals to what then? 55. Okay, because 55 plus 3 will be 58. So, and this entire thing is equals to what? 123. So add this 22 plus 3, that is nothing but 25 plus 55, that comes out to be 80. Okay, 123 minus 80, 123 minus 80, that comes out to be 43, and that is your answer. Which means only tennis are being played by 43 people in the club. 43 people in the club play only tennis, and that's how simple the problem is. That's how simple the problem is. Okay, many times you will see that people are using formula to solve this problem. Okay, they use a formula to solve this problem. Now you will say, I want to solve only by formula. I don't know. I don't want to visualize this logic. Okay, in case you don't want to visualize, say ideally you should visualize, because all that you memorize is a formula, and you memorize it without understanding. What is the formula? See, the formula says this: A union B union C. You will see many teachers giving you solution by this, which is equal to what? First A plus B plus C plus A intersection B plus B intersection C plus A intersection C plus A, sorry, this is minus A intersection B intersection C. Okay, and this is just minus of this, minus of this, and minus of this. So minus A intersection B minus B intersection C minus this. Okay, and this is A means the complete set. This is nothing but something that we had written it here. A means complete A, B means complete B, C means complete C. This is A intersection B, this is B intersection C, this is A intersection C, and A intersection B intersection C, which is nothing but G. And that is nothing but equal to A union B union C, which is nothing but 256. So this is nothing but the formula way of solving only, but I just made you visualize. I wrote all those things because I wanted you to visualize. Next time you get the problem, you will just write this thing in the exam. I wrote all these things because I wanted you to see and visualize as to how exactly is this thing happening. That's why I took the separate values as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, so that you can see how many overlaps are there, how is something repeated twice, so you take it out once. How is something repeated thrice? You take out all the thrice, so you add the intersection again. So why do you write this? Why do you write this? What happens with this? Okay, what are they adding? Okay, so that's why we try to visualize rather than solving it by a basic formula.